All right, folks. Remember that post from a long time ago I made about heritage sites pulling back from honest history? How too many of them distort the past or even ignore its essential parts for political reasons? Oh, wait a minute. That was just yesterday. Well, the Wall Street Journal just dropped receipts. And this time, it's not Mount Vernon or Colonial Williamsburg, it's the National Archives, the highest possible level of public history, institutional public history in the United States. The place that holds the documents defining, ostensibly, who we are. And what's happening there is exactly what we feared, exactly what we talked about. So let's get into the article. Hey, I'm Tad Sturmer. I teach public history at Johns Hopkins University. I'm a scholar of the American Revolution, and I'm the film and digital media editor of The Public Historian. Let's look at our national archivist, Dr. Colleen Shogan, and her team, what they're doing to sanitize exhibits. Indigenous displacement, scrubbed. Japanese American incarceration, gone. Dolores Huerta, MLK, cut. Why? Because they want visitors to feel welcomed and not confronted. Oh. And because they don't want to risk upsetting Republican lawmakers or a second Trump administration. So, instead of honest history, we're getting Elvis Presley shaking hands with Nixon. Apparently, that's the kind of neutral history they think their audience needs. Who is their audience? Who is made uncomfortable by the honest history? This is exactly what I've been talking about. How public history gets compromised when institutions and the people who lead them are more interested in politics than truth, or in their own political survival, than doing their jobs, fulfilling their public history responsibilities. I mean, let me tell you something. Public history isn't supposed to be neutral. It's supposed to be accountable. That's what we do. It's supposed to tell the hard truths, not the half-truths, even when they make people uncomfortable. Especially when they make people uncomfortable. That's the stuff we need to reconcile. That's the stuff we need to unpack. That's the stuff we need to understand. If the National Archives, the institution responsible for holding the truths of this country, won't get it right, what hope do we have for anyone else? If they're the ones setting the standard, why not follow what it is they're doing? Why not just turn history absolutely positively into comfortable entertainment for a whole bunch of, let's say it, white people? History is in fact about accountability for everybody, particularly those folks who have been left out, who have been purposefully erased from that narrative, and about being accountable to a fidelity in that past. But this isn't just about erasing the past. It's setting us up to repeat it. So go and take a look at the Wall Street Journal article. These are the kind of things that we need to be calling out, and that you should too. Comment on it. Let me know what it is that you think. Because this matters. If we can't hold our institutions accountable to the truth and each other, then they'll tell us whatever version of the past best suits their interests. And we've already seen the damage that does. History, public history, is telling honest, authentic stories about the past and the present to help us understand how we in fact relate to one another and maybe have a chance of building a better future based upon that honest understanding. We owe it to ourselves. We owe it to each other to get that right.